Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in with yet another video. Today I'm coming at you guys with the best playmaking badges after patch in NBA 2K21. I'm gonna be going over every single one of these in order, give you guys the top 5, even with some honorable mentions. It's a badge that definitely shot up in the order since the last time I ranked these. You might have been expecting the shooting badge one, but we just going ahead and going with the playmaking. I might still drop shooting, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to even do that by next gen. But yeah, next one is definitely gonna be defensive. If we get to shooting, we do. But yeah, today we're gonna be going over the best shooting badges. I got 2 honorable mentions with a top 5. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into it.
I got digital dash camera with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say.
Alright, so hopping straight into it, we're gonna start with the honorable mentions. So first badge we're gonna talk about is Dimer. Dimer is a badge that when in the half court, passes by dimers to open shooters yield a shot percentage boost. Now, what I will say about this badge, I don't know if it's just when people are open. I don't know if it's just when half court passes, because I've done a lot of full court passes where people don't even be the most open and Dimer activates. So I don't know if it's not as big of a boost when you try to do full court passes. I don't know if it's not as big of a boost when people aren't as open. I thought before this year, I thought Dimer was a badge that pretty much didn't matter where you were on the floor, didn't matter how much they were contested, as long as they catch and shoot, Dimer is gonna give you a big shot percentage boost. But it literally distinctively says winning the half court, passes by dimers to open shooters. So that is definitely a good badge though, because in shooting in this game, anything that you can get to help someone shoot, especially your teammates, because you don't want your teammates to miss, is going to be a big deal. So yeah, Dimer had to at least be on this list, and it's at the honorable mention spot on this list. All right, next is going to be stop and go. Now, one thing I will say for sure, you don't necessarily have to do stop and goes or quick stops in this game. Now, last year, you literally had to do quick stops. Like, the movement was so bad, you had to. This game, you don't necessarily have to. I don't know if a lot of people even know that. People were so used to doing it last year that they just carried it over into this year. So with quick stops on stop and go it just makes it a lot faster of a quick stop. And it also, if you want to do the little speed glitch, you can do it at a higher frequency with stop and go. So it's going to be making your hezzies a lot faster so that you can do a lot more shots off the hezzies a lot faster, or just shoot in general off of dribble moves a lot faster to do faster quick stops. And you can do the speed glitch, which is actually one of the most overpowered moves in this game, a lot more frequently. But yeah, it does come in at the honorable mention because, in my opinion, you don't necessarily have to do quick stops in this game. You can just do stop and pop regular like you just always could before 2K18. 2K18 was a game where they had bad movement too, where you couldn't just do it regular. You had to pretty much make sure you set your feet and stuff like that. Stop and go, you can just do the quickest quick stops, and you have the highest frequency of doing the speed glitch. So yeah. Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. All right, now hopping into the top 5. We're gonna get to the essential badges that you need in every badge setup and that are just very, very important. First badge, Unpluggable. This is a badge that when performing dribble moves, defenders have a tougher time poking the ball free with their steal attempts. Now, the only reason that this build is not higher is because you still can get the ball stolen on bump steals and stuff like that at a pretty decent frequency. The higher this badge is, it's a lot harder to get stolen though, and it's a badge that actually works. I feel like I had been ranking it a little too high earlier in the year because of the hype that it actually finally worked. But now I've seen it, I understand how much it worked and how to really go against it. It's very easy to go against because pretty much a lot of people mainly just do bump steals anyway. So yeah, but Unpluggable is still a very good badge because if you don't want to get ripped, it's going to make a big difference on how much you're going to get ripped. Now, like I said, you will get bump stolen sometimes, but like when it comes to poking your ball loose, especially if you have Hall of Fame, that's literally pretty much not going to happen anymore. So yeah, man, Unpluggable does come in at the number 5 spot on the list. All right. So next we got handlers for days. The stamina issue in 2K has gotten worse and worse and worse. Hopefully now that 2K is going more of a realistic route, they don't have to do as big of a nerf or buff on like how bad the stamina issue is. Whatever it is, nerf or buff, I don't know what the word is for that, but you know what I'm trying to say. I did notice in next gen though that they do have a lot of the same badges. I don't know if they even, I think the handlers for days might have even been a badge that they didn't even bring back. But I did realize when you was making your build, you had to do your own physical attributes. I'm gonna be making a video going over the next gen build system very soon, going over what I'm gonna be making and stuff like that. But for today's video, we're gonna be just going over handlers for days. Handlers for days, a player takes less of an energy hit when performing consecutive dribble moves, allowing them to chain together combos quicker and for longer periods of time. So a pretty underrated thing about this is what it's saying is it's not saying it's going to let you do more dribble moves, combos. It will actually allow you to do more dribble moves a lot faster because, you know, as your stamina gets worse, your ball handle goes down. It's just what happens, and it makes your dribbling a lot slower. So what it does is it's gonna really reduce the negative effects of your stamina, and it's gonna be reducing how fast your stamina goes down. And in a game where stamina has gotten worse and worse and worse, any badge that help you with the stamina problem in 2K, you have to have it on. And the build comes in at number 4 because it's not only one of the most important badges to put on first, and it's one of the most important badges to use. So yeah, man, handlers for days comes in at number 4 on the list. Alright, next, this is a badge that's just gonna forever be a very important badge. This badge is making a return on next gen. Floor General gives offensive attributes boost to teammates when on the floor. Also at the Hall of Fame level, can see teammates' potential shot percentages while on offense. So one of the most important things about this, it gives you +4, +3, +2, +1 to all your teammates' offensive attributes. Now, it doesn't really do anything to you, but if you have a teammate using it, it actually is going to give it to you. Now, it doesn't stack with anything, so don't expect that. But Floor General is just such an important badge that can help you reach thresholds such as momentuming, the highest tier of speed boosting, the highest tier of shooting. It can make a huge difference because the tiers for shooting is very, very big differences this year. The tiers for pretty much a lot of stuff is a lot different when it comes to how important it is. So yeah, it's not like if you get to the tier to be able to get contact dunks, it'll help you dunk more, but like you're not gonna be able to just put the contact dunk packages on mid-game, so that's not as important, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it also could help you out. Then, like it says at the end, also at the Hall of Fame level, I don't really even discuss this that much in these videos, but this is actually very important too. At Hall of Fame, you can see your teammates' potential shot percentages while on offense. So pretty much where you can see how well they would shoot from that spot on the floor if you was to pass to them, depending on the defensive coverage. You can even see it for yourself. So you can literally like play the percentages in a lot of moments to know like if you should pass it to them, how high of a percentage are they gonna even be able to hit this shot if I pass it to them right now in this particular situation. So I feel like that's an underrated asset when it comes to that badge. But the real main thing is if you can help people reach certain thresholds, reach certain tiers, that's one of the most important things in this game, especially when it comes to shooting. So it has to be top 3. So yeah, man, Floor General comes at a number 3 badge on this list. And the badge that made by far the biggest jump on this list has to be Ankle Breaker. Ankle Breaker, when performing step backs or other certain moves, the defender stumbles or falls more frequently when biting the wrong way. So Ankle Breaker, if you have this on top of Playmaker Takeover, you're gonna be taking people's ankles every single time. Ankle Breaker, when you don't have Playmaker Takeover, is the best way to just get ankles. Now, tight handles is a good way to get ankles. Space Creator is a good way to get ankles, but I feel like Ankle Breaker got the biggest boost when they pretty much made ankle breakers actually possible in the game. So Ankle Breaker, it's kind of like how if you watch my badge video, it's kind of like contact dunks. The only thing I would say about the difference between Ankle Breaker and contact finisher is damn near points. automatically. Now, ankle breaker, you can make that situation a 2v1. You can get open for a 3, you can get open for a mid-range, you can get open for a dunk, you know what I'm saying? Or you can help your teammate get open because they have to help on you because they don't want you to be able to shoot. So it can really put the defense in a very interesting situation. I feel like ankle breaker is very, very overpowered when you can get your defender to do a certain animation that they don't want to do, especially these long ankle breaker animations. That can be very, very helpful to how easy it is for you to score. So yeah, man, I would say ankle breaker comes in at number 2. A lot of people probably think it is number 1, but the number 1 badge on the playmaking is the best badge in the game, in my opinion. I don't even think it's a contest. I think ankle breaker is a top 5 badge in general, but I can't say it's better than the number 1 badge. But yeah, man, ankle breaker comes in at number 2 on this list. And last but not least, the best playmaking badge in the game is quick first step. Quick first step when driving out of triple threat or after a size up, ball handlers have access to quicker and more effective launches. So pretty much when it says launches, that's talking about speed boosting. So I'm gonna break this down. I don't know if I break it down that best ever, but I'm gonna try my hardest. So when it comes to speed with ball, that is your speed with ball. That is pretty much how you not how you momentum, but that's how you speed boost. Speed with ball and speed boost is pretty much connected. If you don't know how momentum is connected, that's pretty much, you have to have an 86 plus ball handle. But if you want the highest tier of speed with ball, you have to have an 86 speed with ball. Or yeah, if you want to have the highest tier of speed boosting, you have to have an 86 speed with ball. Then when it comes to it's like tiers, there's a bunch of them. I think the next one under that is 70 plus. Then yeah, and so on and so on. So if you have those high tiers of like momentum, speed with ball, all that type of stuff, quick first step on top of that is going to make it a lot faster of animations, a lot faster just in general. So yeah, especially when you get to Hall of Fame, that's going to be the fastest speed boost you can possibly do, the fastest momentum you can possibly do. It's just gonna make everything just that much faster. So yeah, man, in my opinion, quick first step is just very overpowered. This is how you speed boost at the fastest rate. So this is pretty much how you get open for anything that you want to do in this game, whether you want to do ISO, whether you want to use screens, whether you want to shoot threes, whether you want to do off the dribbles, whether you want to go for contact dunks. It really doesn't matter. If you watch my contact dunk tutorial, one of the biggest tips to getting contact dunks is finding the best speed boost animation for you possible to be able to create enough speed or momentum towards the goal to be able to even get a contact dunk. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like speed boosting is very, very important in the grand scheme of 2K to help you be able to hit your shots at the highest rate possible and without being a contested shot. So yeah, quick first step is the best badge in the game in my opinion, and also the best playmaking badge in the game. But yeah, man, go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you know we got more videos coming out every single day, turn on post notifications to be the first to every single one of my videos, share this video to anybody who thinks this will help. I'm trying to upload all hits, no misses. That's the reason why we pretty much skipped out on shooting badges for this one. Let me know if you think I should do shooting badges next or defensive badges. I feel like a lot of people would say shooting badges, but it just don't never work out the way I expect it to. So I'm gonna do defensive next. If I see enough support on these videos, I might have to just go ahead and do the best shooting badges. But yeah, man, like I said, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications to be the first to every single one of you. Share this video to anybody you think this will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out there, man.
Head in the clouds, walk through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die, man. They say he going too fast.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.